Understand it, cause I be getting spitting right on the cannon, spitting, really, I'm a new planet. Knowing me, I'm freestyling, no planning. It's right independent. I know that I get it, I don't need no penning. I know that I'm winning, I get it. Just like I hit the knife in and I'm out of the park and I know how I get it. Yo, what's good? This your boy Arnstar. You already know what it is. Life, heat in the building. Much love and respect. We got that TV. Stay tuned right here. This is where it's coming at you. Clear the vision.
Shice, the voice of Brooklyn. We got that TV exclusive. We got that TV. What's up?
If it's music, you know we got that. Interviews with who, you know we got that. About fashion, hey, you know we got that. The video just dropping, hey, you know we got that. Hey, hey, you know we got that. Shice, the voice of Brooklyn, you know we got that. Hey, you know we got that. Anything you wanna see, baby, you know we got that.
Applause, y'all. Give him a volley of applause.
Sexy. Y'all, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Shice, the voice of Brooklyn. You're now tuned in to We Got That. I got my man DJ.
Yo, DJ Tazzy in the building, you heard?
AKA Shit Nasty.
However you want to call it.
Yeah, alright, you already know how that is.
Listen,
so
okay?
Today I got my special guest host, my girl, the wonderful Erica Ocean in the building.
Hey y'all.
Uh-oh, hey y'all.
Check me out. Haters Animosity is out now on YouTube.
Yeah, let's go. And I got my man, my brother, Arnstar is in the building.
Yo, much love and respect. If you can hear my voice, you are a part of success. My name is Arnstar, A-R-N-S-T-A-R. 7 letters, 1 word. You already know what you heard. Just chilling, cooking with Shice.
Woo!
Voice of Brooklyn. You already know.
See, this is why I like this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you get promos even before the show starts. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. And I gotta shout out my man S-Rock in the building. So, let's start with Erica Ocean. You are my co-host today.
Yes. Life is interesting for me, so.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can bring up some things that I need advice on for myself.
Oh, let's do it. I like that. So, Arnstar, if y'all don't know who this fellow is, my brother, he is like killing the game. You've seen him dance almost everywhere. And I want to start with the McDonald's commercial.
Okay.
Because that is like a milestone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, McDonald's, 80 billion served a year. And you just got that.
Yes, sir.
So, if y'all don't know, Arnstar is the one who was dancing, rapping, and he gets it in. He, like, puts the Harlem Shake in the Harlem Shake.
Appreciate that.
He puts all of that in there.
With that being said, man, it's so funny you say the Harlem Shake. Just to show love and respect, all original Harlem Shake is really where I pull my energy from, you know what I mean? And I just got word that one of them just passed away. I don't know if it's today or yesterday. So rest in peace, Smiley. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
I still got to find out what's happening. That's brand new news while we was here. The text just came in while I was on live.
Wow.
So, yes, Harlem Shake, it's a culture, it's a movement, it's not a fad or a trend, and it's here to stay. We survived the weather of the storms of time, of criticism from our own people in the city, and now it's reaching the world, the whole Light Feet community. First of all, McDonald's already knew what they wanted to do. They were just looking for the face and the voice to do it. And when they found me, they found the perfect person to get it done.
That's a fact.
That's what's up.
That's a fact.
Because in anybody else's hands, it's just not what it would have been. But with me, it was perfect. And I made sure that whenever they gave me a chance to just wild out and do my thing, they didn't even know I was a dancer. Like, they was looking for a rapper.
So I know you
built it. Yeah. They interviewed like over 300 rappers worldwide, looking for people from London, like all the cities in the world. And they found me through Skype. Like, one of my teachers.
Yo, I gotta get my internet game on. My social media game is not popping like that.
Well, people who use Skype now as like business calls. Like, let's say I'm doing an audition in New York.
Okay.
They'll just make me put my phone to the side and like sideways, and they'll interview me through there. One of my team members found it. They submitted me for it, and auditioned through Skype. One time, one person, second time with the whole office. Next thing you know, they just flying me out in the middle of the night, or calling me in the middle of the night saying they fly me out in the morning to LA.
Wait, so it took like a day?
Like the process took about 4 days,
Okay.
but those were like the longest 4 days ever. And that fourth day, like by the third day, my team member was like, "Yo, like if you don't get a call today, don't worry about it. Keep doing your thing. We got other stuff that we gonna try to grab you for." Like 1 o'clock in the morning, I was at the grill turning up, like.
That's what I'm
Do
talking
your shit,
about.
buddy. Do your move, buddy. I got a call, like, I had to run to the back of the bathroom. I'm like,
Right.
"Hi, yes, I'll be, yes, I will pack my bags tonight.
Yeah, you're a professional.
I will be
voice.
ready. Yes, I am ready." They was like, "All right, cool. So we gonna fly you out, first class." I got to sleep on the JetBlue
he had
first
the
class. I was
luxury.
laying back. I wasn't even sitting up straight. I was sleeping, getting my sleep because I was just turning up the night
Right,
before.
right.
Came right in. They fitted me straight to the studio. You know, we made some adjustments because I wasn't trying to look crazy and I wasn't trying to have McDonald's look cheesy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Well, they do have cheeseburgers.
I was getting ready to
I'm
say they
just
got enough
saying.
cheese on their Big Mac, so they're not going to overlayer me with that. And you know what I mean? Everyone on the set, I mean, I'm pretty sure the paycheck's the reason why he was happy. But
Facts.
not for nothing, I found people who were genuinely just happy for life, and that's why their paycheck went up. If you chase the bag, you lose yourself and you lose your happiness. If you chase happiness, you'll get the bags going after that.
I gotta remember.
You are a smart. How old are you?
I
I'm
gotta remember
26.
that.
You 26?
Yeah.
Hey.
I swear you look like you 15.
Thank you. Thank you. Black don't crack, and you know what I mean? If they need new Power Rangers, you know, holla at me.
Sunset Power
Yeah,
Rangers.
you already
You would
know.
do a Power Ranger movie?
Of course I do a Power Ranger movie.
Rangers
What?
is lit.
What you be the Yellow Ranger.
I'll be the Black Ranger or the Red Ranger.
No, you need to
Power
be the
Rangers
Brown
is lit.
Ranger. Shitty.
Yo, listen. We let it dry out here, okay?
Yo,
It's all right.
how did you start dancing and stuff?
Oh man, well let's go back to the beginning. My pops was original member of Rocksteady crew.
Really?
Yeah,
I did
So,
not know.
Oh, so you have entertainment in your blood.
that's a fact.
Oh, wait, but let me put this out there. You don't know who his sister is? Do you mind if I tell who your sister is?
I kind of do mind, but I kind of
Okay.
don't mind.
But
I get it.
It's a building your own block
Exactly.
situation.
I got you.
Much
get it.
love and respect to you. I know she's watching right now. I love
get
you.
it.
I appreciate
Shout out to
you.
her. She's dope.
It's a build your block.
I
It's
know.
a covert affairs. They don't need to know. They just need to know who we are.
That's a fact.
Exactly. Exactly.
But you know what I will say? I respect the fact that you don't want nobody to know that.
I
Thank you,
respect
right?
you too.
And I
Build
also
your own
respect that you are doing it on your own.
Appreciate
Like
that.
when I see Arnstar, I don't see nobody else but Arnstar.
Much love.
Like, and that's a fact.
Thank you.
Even when you was doing the baseball bat.
I love that record, man. That record is still got mainstream appeal. Like, I'm still gonna push that whenever I get a chance. But that's why I said I gave you something exclusive because I know you probably already
Right.
ran into that one. So I was like, I'm not gonna hit him with that one. We got the brand new record with
awesome.
all the peoples on it. You know what I mean? It's the powers that be. You know.
Are
what I
you
mean?
talking about Throw Them Bows?
Throw them bows.
I definitely.
Yo, that
Look.
video is lit.
You are
son.
hype, right?
Yo, the outfit that she had on, I'm like, yo, I need that. I need
Yes.
it.
So
the whole video was
so
dope.
Erica, let me ask you this.
Yes.
So you didn't watch it for the actual music. You watched it for the outfit.
I actually watched it for the dancing because I knew it was gonna be some of that going on. in
Applaud
it.
that Negro because she got hit.
So that's what I was watching for. But then I seen the outfit. I was like, yo, that shit is sick,
Facts.
sick. And nobody else could rock it better than she could. So.
Throw them bows. Ron Brown's Lil Mama, Arnstar,
I'm a
Jacquay,
fan of
that
Harlem.
record right there.
I'm a
Harlem.
fan.
And that's Harlem United though.
Yeah,
I'm a
That's
fan.
Harlem United.
That
4 Harlem artists on one record.
Yes.
The only thing you could do that is Dipset featuring Vado or something like.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
dope.
You know what I mean? So like, much love to them, respect to them, shout outs. You know what I mean?
What is it like working with like Ron Browns, Jacquay, Lil Mama? Like, what was it like?
It's a dream come true. One, Ron Brown's been ducking me for like years. Nah, let me
Wow, Ron, really?
stop. Let me
Shots
stop.
fired.
Nah.
Eat the boy.
I love that cat, man. He's just focused and he's on his square. He's making his steps. Like he's like, okay, I understand what it takes to allow someone to come into this space and create as well. So sometimes egos become like the problem when you're trying to collaborate with so many people or with one person, period, rather. So my boy Ron is like, yo, I just gotta get it done. He's shooting, he got his camera equipment, he got his studio set up. He's like, yo, listen, I'm my own industry. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Like I'm in the club. I'm hearing like 10 Ron Brown songs back to back, and they keeping the camera on me trying to make me dance. I'm like, look, listen. Woo, this boy worked hard because he got me working hard in the field. So I love Ron, you know what I'm saying? But Lil Mama was the common denominator between us, and that's what allowed that track to like birth. And then Jacquay was a mention before I even got on the record. So once my verse was done and we was pushing it out, Jacquay was like, yo, y'all forgot about me? We like, nah, send that verse in, baby. It's all love. It's Harlem right now, Harlem United.
Mama, I need to borrow that outfit.
Okay, I like the way that
I'm
sounds.
just saying.
Yo, do you feel like when you go somewhere, like everybody wants, because you're such a dancer,
Yeah.
right? Let's not even get into the music yet.
Okay.
When you go somewhere, like, you know how back in the days your mom, your aunt used to see you and they'd be like, do a move for me, baby, do a move for
That's
me.
a
Do
fact.
you get that, like, when you walk somewhere, they be like, oh, there's Arnstar. Yo, bust a move, son, bust a move.
Not for nothing all the time, but it's the love, it's like the energy love bonds that make me really go off. Like I come through the door already knowing, so I come through the door most of the time just turning up. Like that's just me. That's my energy anyway. It's so much love. Wherever I go, I feel like you know, my meditation and my prayer process allow people to just be ready to accept what I have. So when I walk through the door, it's always love. And so I always usually always leave like turned up or turning up at least one point.
He didn't go nowhere with me because I'd be like, get stupid, get stupid.
She's a turn up queen.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
I just want
You
you to
gotta link.
understand that. Like, let me tell you this.
I turn up, but I'm not as good as a dancer as you are. But I
Oh,
try.
really? Is that what
I
you're
try.
saying? Let me say this. Let's go back. I got one word for you, Beyonce.
No, don't do that.
Yes.
Do that.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't there that time, right? But I met her probably like right after that,
Okay.
and I heard she ripped her pantyhose off.
I didn't. First of all,
Let's go. Okay, let's
all right,
talk about it.
Let's tell the correct story.
Let's go. I'm with it.
So my job had a talent show,
Okay.
and I did Beyonce, a
Oh.
mix. I was dancing,
And she was dope.
My costume consisted of these skin-colored leggings to
Okay.
wear under my bodysuit.
Yeah.
But I had another performance before my actual performance, and my stockings ripped. So I took them off. And I wasn't going to perform my act because my stockings ripped. I didn't feel comfortable. So I did it anyway. Everyone said, oh, you look fine. Just go ahead and do it. The routine I practiced, I had to take off my little skirt thing to reveal my bodysuit. And I didn't have on my stockings.
Boy, my turned on right now.
All my assets was jiggling and shaking.
Yes.
Kids.
Hallelujah.
It just didn't look good for the kids.
Family affair.
Well, forget
Yeah.
the kids.
Okay.
I can tell you
And it
about
was
there
just
was
like a bad experience.
well, like it
And
wasn't
this
a bad.
one always
It was not a
wanna
bad
bring it up.
experience
Like,
because
why
there
you always
were.
gotta keep me
First
around?
of all, there were like 200-300 guys who really appreciated this. Well, I was like, yes.
No, but wait, they videotaped
Oh, they
it.
taped it.
Absolutely.
You went viral?
It's on DVD.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's on
So we got the
version.
version.
I
But-
wish I had the
No,
DVD.
wait, the guy that was taping, when I took off my wrap, he zoomed in to my assets.
Okay.
Right.
And just, you see it shaking, jiggling all over.
Bless his
It
hands
just
and
looks
his hair.
horrible.
Okay.
It's
You
horrible.
better
It's
see it
just
on a
horrible.
4K TV.
It is
right?
not
That, no
horrible.
one will ever get that DVD.
I just want to say it was like soft porn. So what is OnStar like as a little kid?
Arnstar's a little kid. Woo! You talking about ADHD. Ain't no daddy at home disorder. Woo! I'm talking about
He said, ain't no daddy at home disorder.
yes. Yes, I'm talking about like, yo, energy up the wazoo. Like I got energy of a 7-year-old child right now. Like, so my pops passed away when I was an embryo. You know, he was in the street, and some people he was involved with. You know, it's the story is blurry because it was told to me while after. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't really
Right.
got the facts and everything on that. But I know he was trying to protect his family, and he ended up losing his life in the middle of it. But he left such a legacy and a history with the pioneering of hip hop. His assets were like style, fashion, and East Coast pop. He was one of the first East Coast poppers. They say he could get down on the floor, but he wasn't really a get down on the floor type guy because he liked how he looked and how he presented
Facts.
himself. So, you know, with that being said, my mother is a single mother. I'm the 4th child of my mother's kids. The last one at that. So me, I'm like I said, ain't no daddy at home, disorder, ADHD up the wazoo. I'm running around, going crazy. But my older brothers now step into the space of like what a father figure is to be. And my oldest brother is the truth. His name is Vidal. He's a singer, amazing cat. He sound like young Michael Jackson at this age right now.
Oh.
So me in the living room, cassette, remember the cassette players?
I'm not gonna take that. No, I don't know. I know
Right.
DVDs and
Right.
digital.
Right.
Some
Some people forgot.
Dirt.
I said VHS to somebody. They was like, "What that stand for?"
What is
He owns dirt.
VHS?
He know
I don't know what
eight tracks and all
VHS is. I know what DVD. I know Blu-ray.
He knows
Right.
eight tracks.
I know Blu-ray.
Right.
He have 8 tracks.
I can't believe you putting all of this out.
You feel me? Nah, for real. Like this is 93, 94, like 95.
He's lying, guys. He meant 2003.
Right. So we listening to Jackson 5, early Jackson, Michael Jackson. He got me in the living room early. Like I was waiting for him to come home before I even went to daycare. I remember that, and I remember being home with my mom's, and she must have been like going to school or looking for a job or something, being home all day, and I wait for him to come home, and he play the tapes, and we get back to the routines. I promise you not.
Oh, he was like Joe in the house.
Yeah, seriously.
Dance now.
Right.
Dance.
He was Joe and Michael though. Like he allowed me to be the young boy, but he was orchestrating everything.
So you was Michael? The only thing is that your complexion wouldn't go as a young Michael. You would
No,
have to play an
the
older
new
I had to
Michael.
play bad Michael. Bad Michael.
Yeah,
he was
bad. Yeah, bad.
That was like his best.
That's when he was converting.
complexion.
Yes.
If
He was
we had to
converting.
compare.
Yes.
I like Mike Dark. I'm sorry. I like Mike Dark. I like the original complexion that God gave him.
Do you see yourself doing like one of these like documentary movies where you could play a artist like Michael or something?
Absolutely. Speaking of that, I didn't want to jump into this too early.
That's
but-
my man. See, I can feel it. I sense it.
Yeah, I didn't want
I
to jump
sense
into this too early, but March, Netflix is releasing a film called Roxanne,
Woo!
which is a biopic for Roxanne Shante,
Ooh.
and I get to play the legendary MC Shan.
Word.
Oh.
Shout out to Roxanne Shante, my
I
big
seen you in
auntie.
your Kango hats though. I
Oh,
seen
yeah,
it.
yeah, of
I
course.
seen it. I
Of
seen it though.
course.
I seen it.
Of course, and so that came with that opportunity, and I was saying to myself, I had to cut my hair for it. I didn't even have this. Yeah, I
Really?
grew my hair back. I never forget that day of July 6, 2016. I was heated because it was like, yo, you ready to shoot? We about to get you on set. And right before I got on set, the director was like, oh yeah, you got to cut that. I'm like, cut what? We didn't start shooting yet.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, the hair. I'm like,
It's a small thing to a giant. He grows back.
yeah. So it grew right back,
Yeah,
less than
it
a
grows
year.
back.
So I'm back here.
You got Indian.
No pun intended. Oh, of course.
You got
You got
Indian in
Cherokee.
your family.
Cherokee India. But that was an epic moment for me because that's like history.
Exactly.
And not for nothing, Roxanne gave me a chance, and I truly appreciate Roxanne Shante for even remembering a young brother like me,
She's been dope.
and just allowing me to step into that space and recreate that moment respectfully, because like I said, I don't know who else would do it with the understanding of what they're doing, and especially not an actor per se, as far as a hip hop historian like myself, or like a hip hopper, a true hip hopper at heart. I don't know all the facts, but I got the spirit, so I'm gonna learn it.
So what we're gonna do is, I want you sent me 2 songs.
That's a fact.
I want you to introduce one.
Throw them bows, Ron Brow's Lil Mama, Arnstar, Jacquay right now, coming at you. You already know what it is. Shice, the voice of Brooklyn. Let's get it.
Harlem, stand up,
Harlem,
baby.
baby.
Ain't nobody scared around here. Woo, we ain't playing out here. Ain't nobody scared around here. Woo, we ain't playing out here. Yeah. Now they want me to act up. Tell them mama back up. Woo, I'm in the club throwing racks up. Woo, you want it back? Put some stacks up. We be flipping ball in the hood, whipping car. Got me looking hard. Shake Nation about to set up the ball. Whoa, ain't nobody scared around here. Woo, we ain't playing out here. Ain't nobody scared around here. Woo, we ain't playing out here.
I'm in the kitchen, yup. You know I'm cooking up. I got the recipe. You couldn't look it up. The way we throwing bows, it ain't no hooking us. I lay a dumb verse like it ain't no hooking us. I told Ron Browse, I shake like an asthmatic.
Boom, go them, boom, go them, boom, boom. Ain't nobody scared around here. We ain't playing out here. Ain't nobody scared around here. We ain't playing out here. Get it up, get it up. Get to the bag, get to the ball. Get it up, get it up. Get to the bag, get to the ball. Let 'em hate on you. Never let 'em hate on you. Never let 'em hate on you. Never let 'em hate on you.
We see them plotting from across the room. You cross the dance floor, then you cross your doom. This ain't something that you wanted when we cross the tunes. We gon' flush it all out. What's the cost of prunes? Okay, I'm about to take it straight to your face. Throwing bowls in the game, cause I'm making me space. Ain't got no time for you haters. Hey, we finna ball like the Lakers.
Go them, boom, go them, boom, go them, boom, go them, boom. Ain't nobody scared around here. We ain't playing out here. Ain't nobody scared around here. We ain't playing out here. I'm on the block in my hoodie with my chain showing. You act stupid, I had a hood bang on you. My bow's always ready, switching gears in the Chevy. Headed to your girl crib on the knees with a bow heavy. I need my money off the top. I do. I'm from a city where the grind don't stop. New York. Arnstar, Lil Mama, Ron Browns. Let's tear it up. Go them, boom, go them, boom, go them, boom, go them, boom. Ain't nobody scared around here. We ain't playing out here. Ain't nobody scared around here. We ain't playing out here.
What's up, it's me, Star the Show, and we out here today for the Neon's photo shoot. Star the Show style, you heard?
Girl drama queen. Right now with my homegirl Star, we like to do this lip photo shoot.
Like I got neon guts. Admitted I move like amoeba. Yeah, I float in the room like I'm reefer. Yeah, alien, I'm not your kind of people. Yeah. Telepathic fan, watch how I reach. Boy,
it's Bill. Here with Star the Show. I'm having to shoot neon and all that.
That I ain't drove shit, I don't know the reason. 3 or 5. Underlay,
my name is Chris. Ready to model some hats for you guys. Ready? I'm ready.
Mother is a beehive.
My name Fox. We producing the vision.
Ain't you tired of enslaving? Come with us, make some paper. Cause you should own what you label.
Yeah, you never stayed in Kahlua. I put Chanel on my shoes.
That's a wrap, man. Star the Show, Neon's photo shoot. Cut.
We're the Brooklyn Cyclones, and you're watching We Got That.
What's going on with you, man? Like, tell me what's been going on. You know, you've been doing a lot.
Yes.
A whole lot. Like you said, you got the Roxanne Shante thing coming.
Yes, sir.
The story you play.
MC Shan,
which is
Queensbridge. We in Queensbridge right now.
Yeah, we actually are. We actually like
we
one
shot
block
right
over.
across the street.
It's actually right there.
We shot right across the street in the projects. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
You dropping an album? You dropping
Yes, I am dropping an album, but before I drop an album, I'm dropping a mixtape. It's an ode to hip hop, like the beginning, what its roots, or grassroots rather, like where it first started. Just taking it back there. You know, just to let you know that it's not a game. I'm talking about Kumo D and the Treacherous 3, Fearless 4, like that kind of feeling. You feel me? Like, yeah, like I don't even know if I'm sampling them per se, but I got like Grandmaster Melly Mel sampled on it. Like, it's so many like places that I'm pulling from. It's starting. I should say it's starting from the beginning, all the way up until what you would classify as old school hip hop. That's gonna be the tape. That's gonna let people know, whoever, like, that's gonna let the Hoves of the world and the Kanyes and Drakes, that this kid is solid. He's not playing. It's not a game. It's not a rap.
But you said industry. The Hoves of the world.
Oh no! The
I was like
the Jay-Z's. Let's get clear, because the HOVs,
the HOEs. You heard them?
No.
Right here, right now. Arnstar's talking about hoes.
You need an orbit.
If it was that, it would be hallelujahs over everything. I don't disrespect my women. I love my queens.
Well,
that's why we in Queens.
I also see you in what was the Netflix joint?
The
Get Down?
Get
The
Down?
Get Down. I auditioned for that.
You did?
Because
I can so see you in that.
It was between me and the lead role that they got now is going to be the lead role.
Really?
But I wasn't in that space, to be honest with you. I was into an artist zone, and like, I didn't have enough guidance as far as acting wise. I didn't have enough like, yo, go in there and do this. Like, I was excited about it.
Right.
I was happy about going in the audition process. They called me like 5 or 6 times, but my whole thing was, well, if I don't get it, I'm going back to the studio. I'm doing me. Like, I'm doing my thing anyway. And I didn't even realize that, like, you know, you walk away from a blessing. You feel me?
Right.
Without fully consciously understanding. But when it happened, I was glad it happened, because now I know, oh, if I'm in the alignment to get something like that, then I'm already on my path. I just need to focus up. It was nobody else but me. So if it's in my court, it's nothing I need to shift but myself. So I felt that one, ate that one, and got the MC Shan role right after.
Right.
You feel me? Now I'm in that space. Now I'm in the space of like, okay, if we're gonna portray hip hop on films, it needs to be portrayed just as well and as respected and honored and coded as it is on music. Because there's a lot of actors doing music and there's a lot of rappers doing movies.
Facts. What do you prefer more, right? But I'm gonna leave out the acting because, like you said, you're new to it, right? So, if you had to choose, would you dance or would you rap?
My whole question is, why can't I do both?
Exactly, like why?
If you had to choose, though,
if I had to choose,
you
then I wouldn't
like
choose.
Rapping and acting.
So your passion
rapping
for rapping and dancing is
it comes hand in hand. It's really music, music, dancing.
Don't be trying to play
Queen.
He's
Thank
really
you so
feeling
much.
like Chris Brown.
Thank you, Queen. The Queen knows.
Let me say this.
She knows.
Let me say this. The
Erica
reason
Ocean
why
knows.
I asked that is because some people do choose.
Right.
Some people will say, I'd rather dance and be the entertainer of music than to actually make music. That's why. Light skin, all right?
That was back in 1980.
No, actually, no. People have
Now,
preferences.
yeah, but now it goes together.
I
It
get
goes
it.
together.
Chris
Honestly
Brown.
speaking, you say dance, rap.
It goes together.
To me, I hear music. Which one
Right,
would
it's
you choose?
music.
And I'm like, music.
Okay.
It's music.
You feel me?
Oh, I'm about to bust it. She about to be dark skinned in a minute. She got one more time to flip her neck,
All right.
and she gonna be dark
her
skinned.
stance. She passionate.
Nah,
I got a crook in my neck now. But that's the pose.
Ooh, don't touch
Who did
That's
you
one thing you do. You pose a lot, damn it.
I have
Miss
to.
Erica.
You
I have to
actually
get my,
Hey.
listen, I have facial features that if you catch at the wrong angle, I kind of look manly-ish.
That's
like,
not true.
I have never seen anything manly
like
about
if you
you.
catch me from the side, my jawline look kind of strong, so I gotta make sure.
Tribal,
like,
baby.
I'm about to say I've never
Tribal.
seen nothing.
That's the
manly
most
about
attractive
you.
thing on you.
So should I call you sir from now on,
You
Mr.
can.
Ocean?
Oh no.
Mr. Ocean.
Hey, Frank.
Mr.
I birthed
Ocean.
the whole baby.
Eric Ocean.
Eric Ocean.
Nowadays, men are having
Black.
babies.
I don't know. What?
That's crazy.
Men are
I
having
believe
babies.
it.
Men are having babies now.
No, I believe it.
You ain't know?
because
Men
Men are the new BITCHs. So I believe it.
You are.
Really?
You are.
No male bashing, I'm just saying.
Wow.
You know who's
No
for a
male
minute? You said that
bashing.
you bold.
No male
She's
bashing.
very bold. So
I'm just saying, I know some ladies out there agree with me. Men are the new BITCHs.
The infrastructure has been switched. So when the woman has to play the man role, the man is shot out of his home or
Right.
locked away from his home. So the woman has to now. That's why Alicia Keys got this thing going on. Shout out to Alicia Keys, the big sis.
Woo.
She got this thing. She's selling these jackets that says she's a king.
Right.
My mother was a single mom. She raised all of us with no help from a man. She's a king.
Right.
that's a fact.
She's a king. And so put it in perspective like that. Not to take away not to switch up the positions.
Right.
So men are getting these new profound feelings. Like me, I didn't have a father, so I'm like, I must be a father to my children.
Yes.
Eric, be a
Please
father
don't.
to your child.
I am going to be a father to her. I am.
Oh my.
I'm going to be a better father
Yeah.
today than I was yesterday.
King Eric is
I'm
in
going to
the
be a
building.
better father today.
Well, since we all been in the room, no, I'm
Sir,
That's messed
sir,
up. No,
you are about the prettiest man that I've ever seen. No homo.
You see his face?
You know, he's like,
I'm like, she's gorgeous.
because his whole face was like, I don't know where this interview is going.
Nah, I was just
I don't
like,
even like how Shice is doing this.
No.
Like, you know what? I'm so against this guy. I'm about to go outside and protest against this radio station right now.
No, it's all love and respect. And with that being said, I'm like, she's amazing.
Thank you.
Hey, don't be trying to hit on the co-host right now.
He just gave a compliment. This is the problem.
Oh,
you can't
God.
get a compliment from somebody without somebody thinking it's other than.
All right. Do you believe
That's
that?
a compliment.
All right, hold on. Do you believe that? Let's talk about that. I like to get into him and hers. Like, do you believe that a man can give a compliment to a woman without him wanting anything?
Yes, I do believe that. But other people don't seem to believe that a man can give a female a compliment without any other agendas.
Fellas, what do you think?
I do it every day.
Hold on. Let me speak on that one. Tazzy, you are a cornball. You are a hornball. All right.
Why?
You give. No, hold on. Let me tell you why.
Why?
He gives compliments, and he wants them. Once you open that door, he's like this. Yo, but I'm saying, that's who he is.
In his defense, he just said my braids look nice and didn't say nothing.
Thank you. There you go.
Can I tell you this? We had a discussion in the car.
What?
I told him he cannot hit on the co-host.
Oh.
All right. First of all, he was looking at your picture. He was looking at your picture. I showed him a pre-poster that I made, and he was like, "Damn." And this is why.
Also, you're on behavior now.
Listen, this is real. We keep it real up here.
Oh no.
We keep it real up
I was
here.
just about to take up for you.
See, that's what I'm telling you. I know him.
Now watch this.
Go ahead, because I know you're gonna try to hit
Let's
me.
make this very clear.
Brotherhood.
I am a guest for today. That's one. Two, my mans knows exactly what he's seen.
He's only 5 minutes of your mans in him.
No. Not for nothing. We family for life after that set he just played. He was making an observation and you judged him. Oh my God. You probably got your situation set up to where you can't even do nothing anymore. And that's why you feel like that. And you're mad and you're shutting things down so that you won't miss the fun.
Fired.
So let's get to you. If you're single, you got the right to shoot his shot.
I'm over
now.
I give myself this.
What more do you want from me?
What more do you want from me? I have another question for you.
Oh, you trying to switch the subject?
No. I'm staying on that subject.
He's about to throw a shot.
I am.
Let me answer the question though. Let me answer the question. Can a man compliment a woman without any alternative agenda or alternate motives?
Right.
Absolutely. He said I do it all the time. I do it all the time as practice to get out of my own head.
Okay.
First of all, it's not even a man to woman thing. It's a human thing. Like,
but it sounds like you saying it because, like you said, you're practicing for something.
No, it's a practice. What I'm saying is life is a practice. If you don't practice life, you're going to experience death at a much quicker pace.
I feel like I'm going to lose this conversation no matter what with him.
Nah,
he's a philosopher, and I don't like
not even a philosopher. I'm an observer.
I know. It is what it is. Even female to female, females. I don't know why they don't like giving compliments, but I've been blessed to be around a lot of females that do compliment because they secure with themselves, so they don't mind giving compliments to others.
You know me. I like to play both sides.
And I genuinely mean it.
Both sides. Most men, and we're going to keep it real, most men will compliment with the fact or the hope of something happening after.
Engagement of conversation.
You know what? I'm gonna entertain your thought real quick. The psyche of the black male is shifting.
Okay.
It's at a shift. Because I'm a part of the new generation and the generation that just passed. I'm in the middle of it.
Right.
You feel me? And so I'm seeing where that was the case most of the time. But I'm also seeing where the young men that are coming up is not hypersexualized like the last generation was.
And let's just take her because she's the only female in here.
Okay.
You give her a compliment. Fact. Right? But she opens the door. Would you accept it?
Hell yeah. That's the door open.
That was a warm-up to the conversation, right? Like, most men would not go to any female, right? She has to be beautiful. Right? You wouldn't go to an ugly woman and be like, yo, and start up a conversation.
Yeah, you would.
No, I would.
He's right. No, he's right.
They do.
He's
You
right.
wouldn't.
But watch this. There are ugly women that are beautiful.
No, they are.
And I don't
believe
talk
that.
to them. I don't even as a matter of fact, it's not that I don't talk to them. I'm lying.
No, you did. You said it.
No.
You said it.
No, I'm lying. But I'm going to ask you some questions that get you to look internally to see what's happening there. Because a lot of the problem is we are so focused on the beauty on the outside that we're missing other people's beauty on the inside, therefore running into the ugliness on the inside of people that we think are beautiful on the outside, and that's where God gets you back. Like, oh, you thought she was bad, right? Now she's actually bad for you.
So would you date an ugly woman?
I have.
All right, so hold on. Hold on.
When I was younger.
Wait.
Beauty is in the
right.
No. I hear that. No. Wait,
so
listen.
what you think is ugly, he may think is
and that's
beautiful,
right.
and vice versa.
No.
So
But here's my point. Here's my point.
Let's walk with him.
What makes you approach a woman? Right? It's first. It has to be the outside. Right? You would not just approach just a random ugly chick. Now, most guys will date a ugly chick based on knowing who she is because she's a genuine, like, nice person. She's lovely, right? But you will not. If I see Erica and I seen an ugly chick, I am not approaching the ugly chick. You understand? We are judging based on the outside.
Absolutely right from that perspective. Now watch this. The same dudes that be going after these chicks because of how they look only and solely based off of be the same dudes that get themselves in situations where they're complaining most of the time, thus therefore making them the new biatches, like she said. And him not having his stuff together led him to believe that she was beautiful just from how she looked.
Thing is, you will not approach a ugly woman.
I would. Why, right? Hold on, look, I'm gonna tell you something.
Always lying when it's a cat.
I do not talk to girls that wear weave. I have a thing for braces. I have a thing for natural hair, and I have a thing for people who show beauty with no makeup.
How many people have you shown me on your phone? And I ain't never seen no woman. No. Because we
wait, hold on.
This is what we do.
When we first started,
because he know better.
When we first started,
he know I don't like lying.
Hold on.
You gonna keep it real.
Yo, Shice, when we first started, remember my girlfriend called up to the radio station?
Yes.
All right. If I show you a picture of her, she doesn't wear makeup. She has natural hair.
So here's a fact. That means you lied to me because you showed me a picture of a cute girl, and I was like, "She's yours." I did say that because I remember this conversation vividly.
That was probably before. But if you see my girlfriend when she called to her radio station,
none of those women.
No, matter of fact,
none of those
we was talking about the joint for Pyrex' video.
None of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's take it a step further.
All right.
You said you have a thing for natural women.
Yes.
I recall we were at the Nets at the Barclay.
Okay.
And you approached about 3 to 4 women.
Okay.
And ain't none of them was natural hair.
The one with the redhead.
Lie right now.
Bro, I can show you my snap.
That the redhead, the natural hair.
She was naturally redheaded, right?
She dyed her hair red.
That was like the line. That was the line. Like, it's like, yo, he drew the line. Like, okay, natural hair, but you can dye it.
But that's her hair.
What more do you want from me?
You're not gonna clean this up, Arnstar. I don't care what you say. Do you have a friend that you just know from the back of your hand, and you be looking at him like, Nick, are you gonna lie right now?
Yes.
People may change as they get older.
Exactly.
So maybe back then he liked girls with weaves and makeup.
Excuse me. Back then was about a month ago.
So why?
That's
It's
good
still back then.
because a month ago will now become a year ago. 11 months added to that.
Are you really going for this?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
Right? Now watch this.
You gotta change.
Now watch this. Now it's gonna get real.
Here we go.
Any faults or mishaps you've ever had in your life, the only reason why you were able to get over them is because somebody forgave you.
I don't do anything for nobody but myself.
I get that.
So if you was to say, "Oh, you're just Shice," I'd be like, "Whatever."
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? Because here's my thing, and he'll tell you. Me personally, I feel like I'm the hardest working person in my camp.
That's a fact.
Right? Nobody can't tell me. And I'll take this show for example. This show has went through many of changes. And the one thing that's always consistent is me. You understand? I done went through co-hosts. I done went through DJs. Tazzy, you know you're my man, so I'm not even gonna. I had to fire Tazzy and bring him back.
That's love.
But no,
That's
seriously,
real. No, that's
because
real.
Tazzy know, and I tell Tazzy every day, even today, Tazzy, where the hell are you? I have a guest coming. Why? Tazzy sleep. Tazzy is sleep. Calls me at 9:30. He sleep at 11 o'clock, and I'm like, dude, we supposed to be gone already. You understand? Nobody can't tell me anything about me. If you say anything negative, I take that. I eat it, but I don't listen to it. Because my whole thing is, what is Shice going to do for Shice?
Right.
You do not make me. I make me.
Your core is strong. But I tell you one thing. When you were born, you were given a name.
Facts.
Parents, you didn't choose them. Community, environment, you didn't choose it. None of these things were chosen, it was given.
Okay.
A gift from God. God put you in the middle of all of that so that you can be Shice and shift the perspective. If it's still what it is, 30, 40 years later, that's your fault. Now, one thing is for certain, you showed up and changed the program, but you did not do it by yourself. You did it with yourself, but you didn't do it by yourself. You utilized the mind given, the information imprinted.
Right.
You utilize it in such a creative manner that people give you credit, but it's credit because you're indebted to a bigger purpose. That bigger purpose involves the people around you as well. So you start with you and you know, I am this. This is what you're explaining right now.
Right.
I will be Shice regardless whether you accept me or not.
Facts.
But one thing is for certain, somebody's going to have to accept you for you to be who you are.
Like me, I accepted. That's why I'm here today.
Love.
Right.
Same. Yo, bro, come out. Love.
Like
People
somebody
would hear something about somebody and just shy them away
Right,
because
like
they heard it and not experienced it.
And let's say this. We work together.
Yes.
You already know 95% is based on what somebody else said. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, don't mess with Erica. And then when you get to know, you like, oh, I didn't get that. Right. I didn't get that. And that's the problem. That's why I feel like nobody can't tell me nothing. And I hear what you're saying about I have to be accepted by others, right? But here's my thing. Would I like to? Fine. Am I doing it for that? No.
I love that. I love that. That's what make it work.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not dependent on someone saying, oh, we accept, like, that's, like, see, the thing is we've been skipping ourselves and going straight to the second layer.
Facts.
That's the second layer is what I'm saying. But the first layer, you explain the first layer to a T. Like, you being who you are and not mattering, nobody else mattering is the reason why everybody else matters. And why you matter to everybody else. It's because I love myself first. I love myself first.
Right.
Self is another word for God. A lot of people don't know that. I love myself. I believe in myself.
On a Sunday.
I honor myself.
Church.
First.
Church.
It's Sunday, right? Can I go a little deeper?
Okay.
You feel me? I love myself. This is why my success has been taken off. I love myself, and they see the love that I have for myself, and I spread that love, and I share that love, and I further that love into the world, because the world needs to be affected by the love you have inside. That's why it's cold outside, because people are selfish with what they love. As a matter of fact, they don't even have love for themselves. They got love for the world, and it's backwards. It's an inverted way.
The first time I greeted you on the phone or whatever, you wasn't like me. I'm like a what's up, homie?
Right.
What up, bro? He's like a peace, king. You know what I'm saying? That was his aura from the beginning. It was like, yo, peace.
February 5th.
Oh, Aquarius.
That's right, age of Aquarius.
Aquariuses are very talented. I know
Yes.
a lot of them.
I want my.
They are very special people.
I could be throwing this out. I want my daughter to meet you.
Okay.
Because she watches you a lot.
Wow.
Like, no, dead serious. And I'm not trying to be funny. My daughter is a dancer. She actually won a dance contest yesterday at her birthday.
Fire. Congratulations.
Go, little baby.
And me and my wife talk about this all the time. Like, I look and I go, yo, all she do is dance.
No, that's good. That's good.
All she do is dance. She's YouTubing.
How old is she?
She's 10.
Okay, she could be doing something else.
Yes, but here's the thing. She's so dope at it. And I'm not saying this because this is my daughter, because I'm brutally honest, even with my kids.
Right.
Tell my kids what it is. If they were good, they were good. If they're not, they're not.
I love that. Like, you getting them ready for the stone cold concrete that's observed outside of the skyline of New York City. That's great. That's half of the program. The other half is you did a great job. Don't worry about it. There is a next time.
Right.
Work harder and
that's what I do.
And it's like a blend. You seem like you have a perfect blend where you would nurture your daughter because you're the father. She's gonna cling to you. You feel me? The boys go to the mother, and the girls go to the father when it comes for nurturing. You feel me? So like, hit them with the harsh, but clean up with the. You feel me? Cause like, my mom's. She was definitely a king to the point where like she didn't play none of that. Like, she babied me to about 4 or 5. I remember when she stopped kissing me on the lips, and she was like, "That's it. I can't do that no more. You're getting older.
Exactly.
You can't. No." And
you gotta be a man.
I was heartbroken.
You
As
was?
a kid, I was like, what?
You gotta be a man.
See, but I was the opposite. I was like this, Mom. Stop in public. Like,
No, I was
don't
like,
kiss me.
No, my mother, I adored my mother's kisses. She was just like, yo, you can't because it's crazy. It's rapists and murderers out here. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, damn, like shock, culture shock. Like, I'm like 7, 8 years old. Like, already.
Ain't no Santa Claus.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it.
Like, yeah, yo, everything was like, and then one thing she did do that balanced it back was she made sure she told me that God was her provider and God was our provider, and she said, put God before me. Like, what? I'm not putting God before you, stupid. Like, you give me everything, Ma. I said, Ma, you give me everything. She goes, no. God gives me everything to give to you. God needed to be in my life. You want to be all. If you're going to be the devil, you got to be God too. Like, if you're going to be the harsh fire, you got to be the soothing.
That's real.
You feel me?
That's real.
And so I always, for people, my goal is, if I'm assessing somebody, where do they need balance at? And if they need that balance, I need balance too, because God brought them to me. We are mirrors of each other. I need to work on that practice. I can't even tell them it until I work on it myself. But I will throw the question out there to get the wheel turning.
And you can ask my kids this all the time. Ask them why they great, right? And that's the question I give them every day. Why are you great? And they say to me, because I'm meant to be. That's all they have to say to me. And that's real. I've been doing this for a while now. And anybody who knows me knows that that's what I do with my kids.
Let me see those hands. You already know. So it's coming. It's coming at you right now, man. Y'all going. It's a vibe.
This is a We Got That exclusive.
Exclusive. Never played nowhere else. So
see, this is what I'm talking about, my man Arnstar. I love you, man.
You already know.
So let's get into that. This is that Let Me See.
Forever.
Let's go.
Cause I can't seem to stop moving every time.
Yeah, I know he's coming like this, huh?
Music sing, I got this forever. Cause I can't seem to stop moving every time that I hear the music sing. I got
Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Let me see them. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Let me see Millie. Let me see rock. Let me see. Let me see Millie rock. Come on. Let me see Millie. Millie rock. Let me see rock. Let me see Millie rock. Come on. Let me see Millie. Let me see Millie. Turn it up. Millie. Let me see Millie rock. Let me see Millie. Let me see Millie. Let me see rock. Let me see Millie rock. Let me see your hands high now. Reach for the ceiling. And if you got moves, then you know you're about to kill 'em. Get your super high. You won't need penicillin. Came back in the villain with a brand new feeling. Okay, it's time to bring that old school back with the dancing rap, spitting that old school crack. Big Daddy Kane mixed with Spike Lee. Ain't no half stepping when I do the right thing. Let me see it. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see your tone wop. Don't tone wop. Don't see the tone to tone. Let me tone wop. Let me see your tone wop. Don't tone wop. Don't see the tone to tone. Let me tone wop. Let me see the tone. Let me see wop. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see wop. Hey, let's go. Let me see wop. Yeah. Let me see wop. Let me see. Come on. Step in the circle. Get ready for round 2. And hit your best move when they all surround you. Nobody can ever play you or try to clown you. Brown skin, garnets, and rocking your crown too. Girls run the world like Beyonce said. I wonder what it's like to have Beyonce bread, huh? All I know is we about to keep it live. Get them hands in the air like 11:05. Let's go. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. I wanna see you Harlem shake. I wanna see you Harlem shake. I wanna see you. Let me see you. I wanna see you Harlem shake. Can I see you Harlem shake? Let's go. Can I see you Harlem shake? Okay, shake, 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 shake. Yo, I gave you the moves to do. So let's do it. So grab your man and she can come through. Arnstar is the name I choose. Man, whether all wins, ain't no way we lose. We not. I gave you the moves to do. So let's do it. So grab your man and she can come through. Arnstar is the name I choose. So turn it up. Let's go. Let me see what you can do. Hey, let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see them. Come on. Hey.
And I think I'm on this forever. Cause I can't seem to stop moving every time that I hear the music sing. I got it. And I think I'm on this forever.
Yo.
Ooh, exclusive.
Yo, that's dope. When I tell you, if I hear that in a party, I'm automatically gonna move. And you know why I like it? What?
Hey, we got that exclusive. I'm gonna be the first DJ to have it. Yeah.
Shout out DJ Taffy.
Let's drop a bomb on the one time.
First of all, he be feeding me to get something.
What?
He like, word, I get that. So,
that's what DJs is supposed to do.
no, definitely. Yo, I just want to say this though. I swear to you, I'm gonna make my daughter dance to that.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna send it to you, like dead serious.
Thank you. Let me see those hands challenge.
Yo, let's do that. Hashtag.
Yes. Let me see those hands challenge. Yes.
So,
well, I'm gonna have to get that so I can do my video, so I can do my hashtag. Cause
I like when you dance though. You dope too.
Yeah, she's official.
I don't know about your homegirl though. I don't know about your homegirl. But
yes,
what does Arnstar listen to get in the mood? Like, how do you prepare to write a song?
To prepare to write a song, oh man, it's funny because music is not what inspires me. Actual life inspires me. So I get songs in the middle of conversations, like right here, like here we could be talking about something and you'll coin a phrase and you won't even know you said something that was like, ding, and it just highlighted into my spirit, and I'm like, got it. Or like, I'll be talking to somebody and I'll say something. It'll either be they say something or I'll say something. I'll be like, that's a song right there. And I'll just start singing it. And then I'll pull out my phone, the open voice memos, ask anybody around me. I'll be like, woo! Hold on 1 second. Yo, keep talking though. And they're like, this guy, he's weird. And then I looked up the word weird, and weird means something that is uncanny or to a spiritual like manner. Wow. And I'm like, I am weird.
Yeah, I'm weird. I'm definitely weird.
You are deep.
I take
so,
that.
Life inspires me to do music, and then music reflects the life that.
Who would you love to work with, in this industry that you haven't worked with, and who does Arnstar listen to? Like, who's in his CD player?
Jada Kiss and Fabulous. Jada is one of my top 5 dead or alive.
Definitely mine. Definitely mine.
We're not talking hip hop yet. I'm just starting from where I'm at currently. I'm listening to that Friday on Elm Street. I would want to work with Teddy Riley, Ronnie Jerkins.
Wow.
I would want to, and that's a flavor that just you can't buy.
Yes.
So I would humbly be gracious to work with them.
I can see you mixing New Jack Swing with Harlem.
That's what it is, though.
Wow.
Harlem, the New Jack Swing is that same vibrational frequency expressed in similar like manners. So like, but that's hip hop. Like that's where we were at. That whole Motown Philly wave, back like. But there's so much more. I love IHOP with the strawberries on top and all that, the Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity. But I don't want that every day. I don't. I want something different. Please give me Belgian waffles, if you will. Like, please give me a veggie omelet, like something different. You know what I'm saying? So R. Kelly is one of my favorites when he was channeling happy people. You know what I'm saying? And You Saved Me. That album, I'm listening to that.
So Arnstar, I just want to say this. I appreciate you, brother, for being here with us today. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check that. Let me see those hands.
Yes, it's not even released.
I haven't put
that up yet.
So it's coming soon.
Yes.
Just let everybody know your Instagram, your Facebook, and how they can get in touch with you.
Yo, you can find me at Arnstar. That's ARNSTAR. Once again, ARNSTAR. 7 letters, 1 word. You know what you heard. Don't break it up. But if you do, just make it up.
Alright, so Erica Ocean, Haters Animosity. Tell them how they can find you.
You can find me at Erica_Ocean or Bunny BUNNIE 718 on Instagram.
I like bunnies for Easter.
My time is coming.
Alright, DJ Tazzy, what's good? Tell them where they can find you.
You already know DJ Tazzy Gil, DJ Tazzy _Gil, Instagram. You can also tag the plug show, tag AFL, man. Shit. You already know we out here.
Alright. Once again, we're going to play that. Let me see those hands while we get up out of here. This is We Got That. We see y'all next week.
This is Harlem. This is the real Harlem Shake.
God, is that Kid Weez?
I said,
I'll show you how to do this, son. Shake to this, shake to this, shake to this. I'll show you how to do this, son.
Call him, I'ma 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 call him. I said,
shake to this, shake to this, shake to this. I'll show you how to do this, son.